This is the hottest and brightest basketball league, not just in the Philippines, but also in Asia. This is the 2023 SINAG Liga ASYA born 2001 SINAG Cup, where the future of Asia basketball shines as bright as the sun. And we are live inside the amazing One Arena here in Cainta, Rizal, one of the best, home of the best bibingkas here in the Philippines, as this is game number 2 of day number 2 here in our SLA born 2001 SINAG Cup, as we take a look at Laguna DATZLAV EOZ, headed by Mikael Pontanoza, scored 14 points with their win last time against Hustle Rising Suns, and trying to get their second win here in our game. Will be matching up against the LDG San Pedro, headed by Alan Gamuak, who scored 14 points and garnered 6 rebounds but fell short against Luid 1 Kapampangan, and trying to bounce back with a win here in our game number 2. And that is our game at hand. Game number 2, DATZLAV EOZ kontra LDG San Pedro. And good afternoon and magandang hapon to all SLA fans who are watching this live coverage of the 2023 SINAG Liga ASYA born 2001 SINAG Cup. And syempre kami ang makakasama nyo today who has the brightest and shiniest smiles here sa SLA. Walang iba kundi si Rowie Sacote and Enzo Galarosa. Enzo, magandang hapon sa iyo.
Magandang hapon sa iyo, Rowie. It's great to be back dito. Day number 2 ng SINAG Liga ASYA. Kanina, Battle of Pampanga ang na-witness natin. Ito naman, Battle of Laguna naman. 2 neighboring cities of Laguna maglalaban-laban. One between Santa Cruz, Laguna, and the other from San Pedro, Laguna naman.
Yes, so I'm very excited for our game today. Pero syempre, makakasama rin natin mamaya ang ating napakagandang courtside reporter na si Sarah Turchman. Pero before we start the game, syempre, don't forget to follow our social media, Facebook and Instagram, SINAG Liga ASYA, para at least updated kayo sa mga upcoming news and updates natin dito sa ating napakagandang liga sa Asia. And don't forget to subscribe and follow our brand new YouTube and TikTok page, SINAG Liga ASYA on YouTube and TikTok. And syempre, Enzo, let's see kung ano yung mga participating teams natin dito sa ating napakabagong liga sa Asia.
Yes, we have seen so far 6 teams. Mamaya magiging 8 teams na. Ito, Pampanga Delta, Antipolo Pilgrims Leap, Luid 1 Kapampangan, Paranaque Pelicans, we'll see later, Hustle Rising Suns, Laguna, DATZLAV EOZ Construction, NBS Slashes, makikita natin mamaya, LDG San Pedro, Passion Sports Elite, J Project Guangming College, and of course, last but not the least, ang Batang Lakan ng Bulacan.
And those are our participating teams dito sa ating napakagandang liga. Pero ano nga ba ang magiging tournament format natin dito sa SLA, Enzo?
Yes, all 11 teams will have a single round robin. Top 8 teams will advance to the quarterfinals. Pagdating ng quarterfinals, rank number 1 to rank number 4 will enjoy a twice to beat advantage. Pagdating ng semifinals round, knockout game na yan. 1 win, laglag na. 1 win, pasok na kayo sa finals. And pagdating natin sa finals, it's a winner-take-all battle for the championship dito sa SINAG Cup natin.
Kaya grabe ang bakbakan natin dito sa SINAG Liga ASYA natin. Pero yun nga, for our Day 2 game number 2, ano nga ba ang game story natin dito sa dalawang kupunan natin from the South?
Deep English, ha? On the contrary ang ating game story, kasi Laguna, talking about LDG San Pedro, actually parehong Laguna, LDG San Pedro suffered a loss on their opening day game. Samantalang dito naman for DATZLAV EOZ Construction, won against ang Hustle Rising Suns in a dramatic fashion. That's why on the contrary ang ating game story for this ball game.
Yun nga, para before natin subaybayan yan, let's turn over to our venue announcer, Ram Valid, for our starters of the ball game.
Good afternoon, SINAG fans. We're coming to you live at the One Arena, Cainta, City of Cainta, Province of Rizal. This is the SINAG Liga ASYA born 2001 Cup, presented to you by Converge Fiber X. We are also live at YouTube channel SINAG Liga ASYA TV, SINAG Liga ASYA FB page, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Our second game for the day of the competition, it's the battle between Laguna DATZLAV EOZ Construction and LDG San Pedro. And now it's time to meet the protagonists. First, for your Laguna, DATZLAV EOZ Constructions. Starting at guard number 8, Lawrence Miraz. Also at guard number 21, Rob Panes. At forward number 29, Russell Mercado. Also at forward number 5, Mikael Pontañosa. And center number 16, Glenn Modis. Laguna DATZLAV EOZ Construction is led by head coach Volley Amodelo. Assistant coaches Raymond Lingal, Marvin Cruz, Reggie Gutierrez, and Giancarlo. Your Laguna DATZLAV EOZ Construction. And now let's meet the starters for your LDG San Pedro. Starting at guard number 1, Joseph Tintiman. Also at guard number 6, Harold Cabrido. At forward number 2, Jomari Argota. Also at forward number 15, Alan Gambuwak. And center number 24, J.M. Lambe. LDG San Pedro is led by head coach Richard Peñaranda, assisted by Mario Dichoso, Ralph Pantaleon, and Darius Crescencio. Team owner, Mr. Warren Martin. Your LDG.
And yung ating starters of the ball game for Laguna DATZLAV EOZ Construction, they will be starting with Pontañosa, Miraz, Madis, Panes, and then Mercado. And while for LDG San Pedro, they will be starting with Timtiman, Argota, Cabrido, Gamuwak, and Nambi. Again, SLA fans, this is day number 2, game 2 of our Wednesday triple header dito inside the amazing One Arena. Cainta, Rizal kami ang makakasama nyo. Rowy Sacote and Enzo Galrosa. And on the sideline is Sarah Turchman. And what a game that we have today, Enzo. Both teams coming from the south.
Yes, kanina nga, Norte, yung mga naglaban. Ngayon naman, South. And very interesting to note dito for this ball game. Kagaya nung North battle natin kanina, Battle of Pampanga, magkakakilala na yun kasi nagkakalaban sa Intercity. Same with these teams. Meron ding mga Intercity League sa Laguna na for sure nagkatapat na rin itong mga players na to. Maybe not together. Pwede pa nga sabihin, magkakampi pa iba dito na magkakalaban ngayon, di ba?
Kanina nga nakita ko yung habang nag-warm up, yung iba nagbabatian, nagkakamustahan yung sa bawat teams natin. So it just shows na, yun nga Enzo, magkakakilala rin yung ibang players dito. Again, both teams from the south, LDG, same with dito, Laguna DATZLAV EOZ. And first bucket here for LDG San Pedro kaagad because of that wide open shot from Joseph Timtiman.
Yes, and Joseph Timtiman, maganda nilaro niya last game sila ni Luis Cabrido. And ito, in transition, this is where he lives talaga. Good defense that time for
Glenn Jared Madis. Pontañosa was our player of the game last time. That's why they got their first win against Hustle Rising Suns. While for LDG San Pedro, they are trying to get their first win here to bounce back in their loss against Luwid 1 Kapampangan.
Oo, and one common denominator for that, for the two games nilang dalawang koponan na to is dikit pareho. It just so happened na itong DATZLAV ang nanalo, LDG lost, di ba? Pero dikit. It came down to the final minute. Hindi mo alam kung sino bang mananalo sa dalawang koponan. Walang tambak na laro dun sa dalawang yun
Nag-enjoy ako doon covering that game doon sa Brenzigio Convention Center last Saturday, Enzo.
Yes.
So that was 2 games from Battle of Pampanga and Laguna that time, first and second game. Those 2 games are nail-biter games.
Oo. At parang anong nangyari doon, 1-1 ang naging laro nila, di ba? Kasi panalo Luwid in the first game and then panalo yung DATZLAV in the second game, di ba?
Ito, a 3-point shot naman for Jomari Argota. So 5 points na kagad ang lamang dito ng LDG San Pedro.
Great shot there by Jomari Argota. So you can see LDG, they are focused as compared to their first game na masyado sila nagmamadali. Ito, composed sila eh. Maganda yung start nila, but that's a good jumper right there by Pontañosa.
Mikael Pontañosa, that's the first bucket of the ball game for Laguna DATZLAV EOZ Construction. Mikael Pontañosa last game scored 14 points, garnered 7 rebounds, and got 2 steals that game. And eto, 4 steals, Enzo.
Maganda yung depensa niya, especially in the fourth and final period. But ito, Joseph Timtiman, ang ganda ng simula niya in this ball game.
starting hot already here in our second game here in our Wednesday triple header. As Joseph Timtiman, look at that pass there from Herald Cabrido. That's our shot of the game. Hatid sa inyo ng Fin Cotton. Fin Cotton, official sneaker of SINAG Liga Asya, your local Filipino sneaker brand.
What a shot there by Joseph Timtiman. Found the seams. Great setup job. But look at that drive by Cabrido. Sayang nabitin lang.
Yes, too short on that layup for Herald Cabrido. And another miss for LDG San Pedro.
Oh, good pass.
Oh, good pass by Panes to Madis. That's a good pass there from Glenn Madis.
Ang ganda nung pass ni Panes kasi hindi na siya nag-dribble. Pag salo niya, he was looking up, nakita niya nauna yung teammate niya, pinasa niya, and a great finish by Madis right there in transition.
It just shows na nakatingin ka agad siya sa teammate niya instead of looking at the rim. Those two are set like players apart. Like for example, if you look up, makikita mo kagad yung court And like if you look at, look down, wala ka makikita ang players. So it just shows the maturity of our players dito sa ating Born 2001 SINAG Cup.
And plus, it's a good and up and under move doon. Dahil dito kay Gamuak. Yun yung feel for the game na makikita mo dito sa 21 under. Maganda yung feel for the game nito, lalo-lalo na yung mga point guards.
Yes, and ito, as we take a look at this replay right here, that's a good pass. The man on the other end from Joseph Timtiman. He can also play the guard role or display of passing here for Joseph Timtiman rather. Kaya napa-timeout dito ang Laguna DATZLAV EOZ Construction with 6 minutes and 21 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. We'll be back after this.
It's time to dominate! With its built-in high prioritization feature, charge into battle with low latency. Yes! Get into the race with low jitter. Yes! Apply for a game-changer plan now and experience great gaming with FiberX.
Welcome back, SINAG fans, to the 2023 SINAG Liga Asya Born 2001 SINAG Cup. We are still live here inside One Arena, Cainta, Rizal. Home of the best bibingkas here in the Philippines. Nakatikim ka naman ng bibingka dito, Enzo?
Native to Cainta, hindi pa.
Hindi pa, nako.
Baka mamaya pa uwi.
Mamaya pa uwi. Check natin yun dito. Kasi nabalita ako, sabi ni Coach Pancho kanina, dito sa One Arena, this might be one of our home courts dito sa SINAG Liga Asya.
Pwede. Those are the developments. Second day pa lang natin sa ating napakabagong liga, diba? So, we might not know na ilang beses, gaano ba tayo kadalas dito sa One Cainta, diba?
Oo. Just wanna let our SLA fans know na tomorrow, we also have a triple header Thursday afternoon. And syempre, dito rin yun sa One Arena, dito sa One Cainta, Rizal.
Yes, but that's a great steal by Mikael Pontanoza. Same thing that he did in the last game, nung kalaban nila yung Hustle Rising Suns. Ang gandang depensa, especially against the guards. Smaller guards, yun yung mas impressive doon. Matangkad siya na gwardiya, tapos kaya niyang depensa na mas maliliit. But Romari Argota, pangalawang tres na niya yan sa first period pa lang.
Yes, and kita-kita kagad lumalaki ng lamang ng LDG San Pedro. While for DATZLAV EOZ, still trying to get their momentum here as that's a good shot, one-handed shot there for Glenn Madis.
Great pocket pass by Conde. Put it on the bread basket neto ni Madis na iaangat na lang niya. In the momentum, in rhythm, perfect pick and roll execution galing dito sa DATZLAV.
So kitang-kita natin ngayon na,
good pass.
That's a good pass. Oh, I thought that's gonna be an end one play for Joseph Timtiman, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2 shots.
What a first period for Joseph Timtiman. Kanina, 5 points straight siya. Lay up and then nagkaroon siya ng tres. And then back-to-back assist kay Nambe tsaka kay Gamuak. Ngayon naman, binigyan siya ng pasa ni Nambe off a basket cut. Ang ganda ng curl niya to the basket. Nabigyan siya, na-rewardan siya. And now he's going to the free throw line. 18 years of age pa lang itong si Joseph Timtiman. Pero yung basketball IQ niya, yung feel niya for the game is very, very impressive. He's going to... I'm pretty sure there are coaches out there tinitingnan na tong batang to, sinasabi, 18 years old, ganyan na maglaro. I'm pretty sure ang daming na-impress na sa laro niya. Ngayon pala tinititigan siya ngayon on a microscope.
Yes, yun nga, making an impact already compared to his previous game. Again, like for example, dito sa LDG San Pedro, one of the players that stepped up, ito si Mikael Pantanoza last game, and ito rin si Herald Luis Cabrido. Pero this time, Joseph Tintiman is taking over dito sa second game nila dito sa SINAG Liga Asya.
Yes, and you know, to be fair sa kanya, hirap din siya kasi he was tasked to defend CJ Burtison.
Mr. Everything, no, na nanalo kanina in our first game. As there's a pushing foul call.
Sino napituhan?
Yes, and ito, meron tayong first quarter report from our courtside reporter, Sarah Turchman. Sarah, take it away.
From Laguna DATZLAV EOZ Construction, I spoke to Coach Rolly and sabi niya, magulo ang depensa from their previous game kaya kailangan nila i-correct ang lapses. And i-adjust also ang kanilang defense. Stick sa usual routine pa din and limit their errors. While on LDG San Pedro, Coach Richard naman said na nag-viewing sila from their previous game and they want to improve their defense para makabawi from their previous game. Rowie, Enzo.
Thank you very much to our hottest courtside reporter dito sa SLA, Sarah Turchman, for that first quarter report. So both teams are, because of the, dun sa report ni Sarah, both teams are focusing on their defense dito in this game, Enzo.
Yes, and actually medyo nagulat ako na sinabi ni Coach Rolly Amonelo na magulo depensa nila. I would like to even compliment na yung magulong depensa na yun ng DATZLAV ang nagpapanalo sa kanila sa laro na yun. It was literally mayhem, especially in the fourth period. Yung last 2 minutes na kung saan down sila by 7 points. And then yung pressure na yun, hinabol nila, lumamang pa sila, di ba?
Yes.
That may be a catalyst for them. Pwede pa nga profile. Just like ito, LDG on transition ulit, di ba?
Speaking of defense, right on you, Enzo. And yun nga yung maganda. That's a championship mindset, no? Even though maganda yung performance nila, you always want to improve one step every single time, di ba?
Yes. And there's no perfect, di ba? No perfect team, di ba? But etong LDG, this is what they're known for. Sila talaga yung mayhem team eh. Gusto nilang bilisan yung laro, force a lot of turnovers just like that, di ba? This is how this team plays. And look at the score. 3 minutes and 40-second mark ng first period. 8 points pa lang itong DATZLAV EOZ Construction. Ganun kahigpit itong depensa ng LDG San Pedro. And I would love to give credit to Coach Richard Peñaranda and to his backcourt. Itong si Cabrido and Tintiman. Pressuring yung mga guards ng DATZLAV into a lot of turnovers.
Yes, so it just shows na pinagandaan talaga nila yung game na to against their, I thought that's gonna be an end one, against their fellow Southern team against Laguna DATZLAV EOZ Construction. As there's gonna be a blocking foul call on Glenn Madis. So eto si John Miko Nambi will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Ito Enzo, si John Miko Nambi last game, during their last game against Luid 1 Kapampangan, he scored 6 points, garnered 10 rebounds, and 2 steals. However, medyo mababa yung field goal. Actually, mababa ang field goal percentage. Only shot 25% from the field. Pero those 10 rebounds are, you know, one way to contribute to a team.
Yes, and actually I've already seen this kid, Miko Nambe, before. And yun talaga yung role niya. He's a very, very hustle type of player and magaling yan dumepensa. He can literally guard 1 to 5. Mabilis yung lateral movement niya to defend a guard, and he's big enough and strong enough to bang down low with the big men, mga centers. And look at that, great recognition and kick out to Herald Cabrido ang ginawa ni Miko Nambe.
Yes, right on cue. Kung sino yung mga binabanggit natin, naririnig ba nila tayo?
Sumasakto, di ba?
Parang naririnig nila tayo eh. Pero eto as you can see here.
Good pass.
Good pass there. DATZLAV. Oh, that's the first 3-pointer of the ball game for DATZLAV EOZ Construction, care of Chester Aquino.
Good pass by Madlang Bayan to Chester Aquino to the corner. Like we said nga, good pass eh. Ang ganda ng recognition niya. He drove and penetrated the lane. Nakita niya libre yung kakampi niya sa corner. Quick kick-out pass. Wala nang dalawang isip dun. Just like that, di ba?
And that's a long distance to there for Jomari Argota. Again with the pass from Miko Nambi.
And that's Argota's 8th point already. 2 tres. Long 2 nga lang yung tinira niya dun. But still, pasok pa rin. So both Tintiman and Argota are on fire dito. And they're giving itong si Miko Nambi a lot of assists because of the space na binibigay ni Nambi at the post.
Yes. Imagine mo, the big guy that can also pass.
Jokic.
It's like, mala Jokic yun.
Ito.
And also, who can score? Oh, I thought that's gonna go in. Parang naririnig talaga tayo ngayon eh. Pag binabanggit natin yung pangalan or yung team.
Yun yung first miss natin in this board. First na call.
First missed call natin na nabati natin. Kaya nga tumahimik ako kanina. Kala ko papasok yung
Inisip mo, di ba?
Pero, ito si Alan Gamuak will go to the line to shoot 2 shots.
Ito, Alan Gamuak in the last game. Tayo actually nag-cover ng first game nila, di ba? Against Louis 1 Kapampangan. Alan Gamuak, I said na he's not a fancy player. And totoo naman eh. Simple player lang siya. Parang, I don't want to compare him with the big fundamental Team Duncan, pero yung fundamentally sound yung laro niya. Wala ganong fancy. Not the prettiest of games na parang papanoorin mo, puro highlights ba siya? No. But yung hustle and the effectiveness niya is one of the reasons why Coach Richard Peñaranda gives him a lot of minutes. Fundamentally sound kasi yung laro niya, which is very rare in today's age, di ba na? Yung mga batang ganyan, minsan nga, highlight hunting, gano'n. Wants to post it on social media, sa mga TikTok nila. Very rare do you see a guy like Gamuak na maglaro ng ganyan.
Yes, at least fundamental sound plays lang yung ginagawa niya. And that says a lot rin, no? The maturity of those players. Kasi tama ka nga, Enzo, there are many highlight-seeking players right now because of social media. And you know, highlights lang yun na po-post eh. Dito naman, the stats says it all eh. As you can see dito, Alan Daniel Gamuak against their last game against Louis 1 Kapapangan scored 14 points, 6 rebounds, 3 steals, 3 huge blocks, and eto pa, 55% from the field.
Yes, and hindi lang yan, I would like to give credit pa. So, di ba? Nambe, nakabasket na finally, but I want to give credit din also to his defense. He literally shut down random Simbulan and si Muldong before he was hobbled by fouls dun sa second half ng laro. But look at this, finally, Nico Nambe getting a basket, getting a field goal. Beautiful drive right there.
Yes, as you can see here, that's our drive of the quarter. Hatid sa inyo ng Photon. Photon, the official mobility partner of SINAG Liga Asya. Kayang-kaya sa Photon. And kayang-kaya daw yung drive na yun, says John Nico Nambi.
Beautiful drive. And kita mo the versatility, di ba? Di lang siya post player. He can attack from the outside din. And he also has an outside shot. May good stroke siya from the outside. Maybe mas confident lang siya sa pag-atake. But meron siyang outside shot that he could use from time to time, lalo na pag sobrang open niya.
Yes, as we take a look, head coach Rolly Amonelo of DATZLAV EOZ Construction not happy right now because the way his team is performing, they are down by 20 points already. And alam mo yung malala pa, Enzo, first quarter pa lang.
Yes. Binigla sila nitong LDG with the pressure defense. And yung good start, yung hot shooting ni Joseph Timtiman at saka ni Cabrido and also ni Jomari Argota. Nabigla sila itong DATZLAV eh. But good thing na first quarter pa lang, you still have 3 quarters para habulin to. But mahirapan kayo if LDG is getting efficient shots just like that.
Yes, as Behare will drive. That's an and one play there. The hoop and the harm. And one display finish there for Matthew Behare.
They need more of that. Get in transition, get easy baskets. Great pass galing kay Aquino and Behare with a great finish.
And with a great assist trend, that's our assist of the quarter. Hatid sa inyo ng J Project Clothing Shop, makers of quality uniform, the official outfitter of SINAG Liga Asya. And now Behare is at the line to shoot his bonus free throw. Let's see if he can convert. No good, pero there's a pushing foul call, a clear push there. Good call by the officials against Randolph Beninsing.
That is a clear push, but luckily for LDG, hindi pa sila penalty. 15.31 seconds. Itong DATZLAV can, hold on for the last shot of the quarter and end this atrocious first quarter on a high note. But yun nga lang, naging turnover pa and they give up a foul. And penalty pa sila, so they're going to give itong LDG 2 free throws dito.
Yes.
So this is not the start that Coach Rolly Amonelo was looking for. And you can see in his reaction dun sa baseline inbound na yun, nagulat sila eh. Sa energy na binibigay na itong LDG, mas angat talaga eh. Parang siguro nakakain ng bibingka itong LDG. Di ba? Takas ng energy nila eh.
And yun nga, alam mo pa yung maganda dito, Enzo, imagine mo. So penalty na ang DATZLAV EOZ. That's why nag-free throw ngayon dito si JR De Manuel, but misses that time. And yun nga, penalty na rin ang LDG San Pedro. That's why 2 shots rin naman for Laguna DATZLAV EOZ with 9 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. You can see agad, nakita mo yung performance dito ng LDG San Pedro. Pressure defense, and grabe rin yung shooting dito. Mas lalo na ito si Cabrido and Timtiman.
Well, I'm pretty sure kasi, sabi nga na sa report ni Sarah kanina, Coach Richard Peñaranda, nag-viewing daw sila nung laro. For sure, they fixed a lot of things there. It was just a one-possession victory for Luid 1, di ba? So, may babalikan kayong couple of possessions na pwedeng sabihin na kung wala yung turnover na yun, if we made this shot, if we made this play, baka panalo kami sa laro na yun eh.
And that's the beauty of organized basketball. So you get to, and at the same time, yung mga ganong
Good spike.
yes, hindi nakita sa camera, pero yun nga, that's the beauty of having a league like this. One of the brightest leagues right now here in not just in the Philippines but also in Asia. As we take a look at this first quarter highlights dito sa SINAG Liga Asya, and now LDG San Pedro are dominating this game against Laguna DATZLAV EOZ Construction. And so,
Yes, and ang ganda kasi ng ball game netong tatlong players na to, Argota, Timtiman, and Miko Nambe. Miko Nambe, he may not be scoring a lot, but ang ganda ng naging effectiveness niya. Passing, finding the open players from the three-point land, rebounding, playing defense. It was an all LDG first quarter.
and yun nga, and that's the end of the first quarter. Our score 31-14. LDG San Pedro are dominating this game right now against Laguna DATZLAV EOZ Construction. Pero SLA fans, we still have 3 more quarters remaining. We'll be back after this.
Sobrang bilis ba? Iyan ang bilis ng FiberX. Iyan ang internet.
Welcome back SLA fans to the 2023 SINAG Liga Asya Board 2001 Cup. And let's break down yung numbers dito ng Laguna DATZLAV EOZ last game. Enzo.
Yes, and they went full throttle in the final canto, and I would even say the last minute of the ball game, last 2 minutes. Look at this field goal percentage, dikit na dikit lang, 40%, mas mataas sila na 4% lang against Rising Stars Hustle. But tinan mo, points in the paint lamang pa itong Hustle and also sa bench points, but it was that last 2 minutes of the ball game where they were down by 7, natay nila yung ball game, and they forced 3 straight turnovers to finish the game off and beat yung Hustle Rising Stars. But look at that, what a start.
Jens Madlang Bayan with the acrobatic finish there.
That's a good way to start if you're DATZLAV. Sila naman ngayon nagpumipressure.
They're trying to answer back, but a miss there by Niltrix Galario. And eto, let's see kung anong adjustments dito ni head coach Rolly Amonelo to bounce back here in this ballgame. Kasi grabe, in the first quarter, ang laki kaagad ng lamang ng LDG San Pedro.
Yes, and naglagay agad si Coach Rolly ng mga energy guys niya on the floor kasi nga, iba yung energy nung simula nitong LDG. So he puts in all his energy guys nila, Madlang Bayan. So he's trying to look at his team right now and trying to see ano bang players ang maganda ang chemistry and magandang energy. But right here, LDG with a big lead. Kaya medyo kalmado din sila sa pag-set ng offense na talking about LDG San Pedro.
Yes, well, eto naman sa Laguna DATZLAV EOZ Construction, they need to improve their shot selection. Hindi lang yun, to control the ball. Kasi grabe rin yung turnovers na binibigay dito ng DATZLAV EOZ. Kaya nga kanina nakita ko after that inbound play, head coach Rolly Amonelo was shouting at his players kasi that's a basic pass na turnover ka pa.
But talking about itong LDG's defense, they are really known to force a lot of turnovers. Tandaan natin in the first game against Luid 1 Kapampangan, in the second quarter alone, 11-4 ang turnover story. They forced Luid 1 to 11 second quarter turnovers. And from the second period to the third period, 19 total turnovers ang na-force nila sa Luid 1. So that's how good this defense is. And
Right on cue.
oo, di ba?
turnover already and stops pops but missed that time. But an offensive rebound here for Jethro Ting, and there's gonna be an offensive foul call by the officials.
Clear chicken wing right there by Ting sa pag-ikot niya. So that's it. Right in front of the referee din. Good call by our official right there. But, you know, for DATZLAV, take it one possession at a time. Mahaba pa yung oras eh. 8 minutes and 14. Second quarter pa lang. May second half pa kayo. One possession at a time. You don't need to push the panic button already. Ang haba pa ng oras and you know, alam nyo, kayang-kaya nyong bumalik in this ball game. Down by 7 in the last 2 minutes, di ba, nagawa nyo. Paano pa kaya ngayon, di ba, na mahaba pa yung oras?
Yes, mahaba pa naman ang oras dito. So, nakita natin, pinasok na ni head coach Rolly Amonelo si Mark Villatema on the floor.
Villatema, a great defensive player, a great facilitator at the point guard position. So, yun siguro yung hinahanap ni Coach Rolly. Still trying to find the right formula for his team dito dahil nga second game pa lang nila, and then maybe some of the players are still not familiar with his system and not familiar with each other, so may kapaan period pa, but yun nga, single round robin lang tayo dito, so you know, he's expecting his team to find the right chemistry and right formula agad-agad dahil nga, yun nga, single round robin and each team has 10 games lang.
Yeah, so if single round robin, 11 teams ang naglalaro dito sa SLA and 10 game, meaning they're gonna be matching up against 10 different teams dito sa SLA Inaugural Cup natin. It just means na you only get to face the teams here only one time during the eliminations. And if hindi ka nakapasok sa semis, hindi mo na sila makakatapat ulit.
Oo, but the lucky thing right here is you go, kung gusto mo lang talaga maka-seal ng twice to beat, get one of the top 4 spots, but makapasok sa playoffs, you just have to stay away from the bottom 3 kasi 8 teams ang papasok out of 11. So you stay away from the bottom 3 as much as you can. But yun nga, disadvantage naman kayo entering the quarterfinals kasi twice to beat ang number 1 and number 4 as we flashed kanina yung tournament format natin at the top of the coverage. But if you are LDG, this is the way to start coming from a loss in your opening day game. If you're DATZLAV, go back to the way you played, especially in the last 2 minutes nyo against Hustle Rising Sun. Ang ganda ng laro nyo against Hustle. Ang ganda ng depensa in that last 2 minutes. Channel that in this ball game. For sure, makakabalik sila.
Yes, as eto nga. Again, another score dito naman for LDG San Pedro. This time, care for Regeric Turla.
Grabe, lahat ng gwardya ni Coach Richard Peñaranda umaambag sa laro na to.
It just shows na grabe yung tiwala niya ngayon sa lahat ng players niya. All of the players right now has the green light to shoot. As we take a look at this replay right now, Turla dancing with the defender. Regeric with the finish against 2 defenders. After niyang maiwan yung isang defender niya. What a great finish there for Regeric Turla. Welcome to my dance class.
Yes, and ang ganda din kasi na spacing eh. Kaya nag-alangan yung dalawang defenders ng DATZLAV. Kasi may possible kick-out pass na ginagawa na kanina pa ng LDG San Pedro. Ang ganda ng spacing ngayon ng LDG as compared to their last game na nag-feed doon ng Luwid 1 sa poor spacing ng LDG. Now they fixed it. But yun nga, great counter and great blitz right there by DATZLAV. Yun nga lang.
A sorry miss by Mark Villatema. He was wide open that time. Again, not a good sign for DATZLAV EOZ. Pero this time, Panes has the ball, but Toledo will be called for a foul there.
Great foul. Hindi siya in the act of shooting and also hindi siya, it won't merit an sportsmanlike kasi hindi siya advantage foul. So great foul right there in transition. That's a high basketball IQ foul.
Oo, however, eto nasa penalty ng
ayun nga,
LDG
hindi
San
pala, I
Pedro.
take it back. Hindi pala, I take it back. Penalty
Baka
pala
hindi
sila.
niya lang kasi nakita ang penalty. Ito
hindi ko
naman,
na
good
nakita.
foul pa rin kasi you want to make your defender earn it from the line instead of, you know, getting an easy bucket eh. Okay.
Pag if he makes both,
Yun,
then bad foul yun. If he
yun.
makes 1 out of 2, you take your chances. Diba?
Okay na yun.
Yeah, you have to be aware. Lalo-lalo na yung analyst. Aware ka dapat sa penalty. Ano ba yun?
So,
Enzo?
yun. Pero yan, pinanis ni Panis yung foul na yun. So, not a good foul daw. Pero eto trailing by 19 points. Laki pa rin ang
Laki pa
kailangan
rin.
habulin dito ng DATZLAV EOZ.
Still a lot of time if you're DATZLAV. Yes.
We're yet to cross the halfway mark dito sa second quarter natin. Still a lot of basketball action right now. Pero let's see if anong gagawin dito ng DATZLAV EOZ. But they need to stop those kinds of shots there. Kasi imagine mo, he was heavily, Neiltrix Galari was heavily guarded. Pero he still managed to sink that one in.
And it's because of Turla. Alam niya, dadating yung blitz. Oh, beautiful move right there.
What a great move by Rob Panes. Pinanis niya yung mga players doon ng LDG San Pedro.
Grabe, what a drive right there. I was going to say na good attack na sana. It's all about finishing, and actually much better pa yung finish niya than his initial attack.
Yes, using that Pinoy step. And I thought that's going to be a good shot, pero great tip in there. Yes, by Julian Esperancilla.
Out of nowhere.
Oh, that was a forced shot after that great tip in from Julian Esperancilla. Great defensive and on the defensive end kagad.
Yes, naging 1-on-4 kasi nangyari doon. But ito, LDG is having a field day. Right now, they're getting everything that they want. Galario Eye in the sky play doon. LDG is having fun. They're playing their game. And kita mo, Coach Rolly Amonelo sa bench ng DATZLAV trying to find an answer.
As Mark Villatema heavily guarded, then two black jerseys around him, passes into Madlang Bayan, misses that time. So again, another great defensive stop for LDG San Pedro.
Hirap na hirap makasettle down sa offense ng DATZLAV dito sa ating laro. It's because of the defense ng LDG, forcing them to, wind the clock down. Hurried shots na nangyari. Pero dito naman sa kabila, look at that. Great pick and roll. And kita mo, ang ganda ng depensa, na-shoot pa rin ni Beninsig.
Yes, that's a fadeaway jumper by Randolph Beninsig. And eto, napa-timeout si head coach Rolly Amonelo. They really need to talk it over as we take a look at this replay right now. Great drive, pero someone needs to clean it up. And who's the answer? That guy right there, Julian Esperancilla. And after that one, that alley-oop play na naman for LDG San Pedro for Prinza Custodio, or Galario rather. Neiltrix Galario, what a great display of defense and offense here for LDG San Pedro. As may timeout break tayo, our score 45-20, 25-point lead with 4 minutes and 2 seconds remaining. We'll be back after this. Welcome back, SINAG fans, to the 2023 SINAG Liga Asya Born 2001 SINAG Cup. Again, we are live inside the One Arena, Cainta, Rizal. Again, dito tayo sa Cainta, home of the best bibingkas. And sabi daw, puto rin daw, Enzo, dito sa Pilipinas.
So nakikipaglaban pala sa puto yung Cainta dito sa Laguna.
Oo, so tignan natin. Pero yun nga, bumisita naman ang mga taga Laguna dito.
Sila makakapagsabi niyan, diba?
Tanungin na lang natin mamaya.
Diba? Malay mo, competitive. Diba?
Pero,
pa rin. Good pass.
This good display of passing there for LDG San Pedro. However, that was a miss. Pero great timeout. After the timeout, nakita natin yung difference kagad ng DATZLAV EOZ on how they distribute the ball.
Great ATO right there by Coach Rolly Amonelo. Perfectly executed din. Galing dito sa DATZLAV. Sayang lang hindi nila na-finish, but still, nonetheless, magiging 2 free throws pa rin to kay Glenn Madis. So, they need more of that. Look at, as I always say it, na if you play into the hands ng kalaban mo, yung gusto nilang laro, at hindi mo talaga profile yun, mahihirapan kay. DATZLAV, in their game against Hustle, they're a slow-paced team. Binagalan nila yung laro in the last 2 minutes. Di sila nagmadali. Nakahabol sila. Eto, minamadali nila yung laro and they're playing into the hands ng LDG kasi yun ang gustong gawin ng LDG. Bilisan yung laro. Transition palagi. So pag binagalan ng DATZLAV, take it 1 possession at a time. Just like that, they're gonna get stops and they're gonna get easy baskets right here in transition.
Oh, that's a great defense there for Herald Cabrido, bothering Jens Madlang Bayan. And nice pass. Oh, not
today, says Matthew Toledo, or correction, Glenn Madis and Mark Villatema with the finish. Great defense to offense there for DATZLAV EOZ.
There you go. Take it one possession at a time if you're DATZLAV. Good
Nice
fake.
Oh, that's a good fake there for Alan Gamuak. He knows na medyo hot ang DATZLAV EOZ on getting blocks, ha?
And that's what I call fundamentals, di ba? Whoa! What a finish right there.
By Rob Ibanez. Pinanis niya yung defender doon.
Ibang klase yung finish na yun. But, you know, DATZLAV can't afford to exchange baskets right here. You have to get stops right now. But beautiful dish right there by Cabrido to Gamuak. And kita mo yung Gamuak, di ba? Kanina, ang ganda ng up fake and finish niya. Dito naman, ang ganda ng pagpwesto niya. He came from the other side, then went to the other side of the paint. But look at his finish muna.
Yes, Rob Ibanez, like a superhero, flying up in the air and changing his shot in the middle of that play. What a great shot by Rob Ibanez.
But yun nga, they can't afford to exchange baskets kasi nga lamang ng malaki itong LDG San Pedro and Gamuak. Kanina nandun siya sa right side. And then he went over to the left pag-atake ni Cabrido. The fundamentals na itong Gamuak na to, it just goes to show na hindi mo kailangan maging fancy to be effective eh. You just have to know how to position yourself, kung saan ka ba mas komportable yung skumor. And alam mo anong strengths mo, di ba?
Yes, and I'm happy with those kinds of players. Actually, one of my favorite players talaga is yung big fundamental, Tim Duncan. And at the same time, Kobe Bryant rin. They mentioned that if you want to become the best player, you want to master the basic.
Yes. And nagiging lost art na din kasi minsan ang fundamentals sa mga kabataan. Kasi yes, it's boring, but the fundamentals are supposed to be boring. Kasi nga basic yan eh.
Yes.
And, you know, pareho tayong Kobe fan. And one of the things that I read sa book ni Kobe was, kids these days don't know how to put their thumbs down while playing defense. Simple as that lang na naka-thumb down ka dapat while playing defense. Actually, dito nga, hindi ko pa nga nakikita may dumidepensa with their thumb down. But yung detail na yun, sabi ni Kobe, it's already a difference between a steal and an easy lane to the basket. Sabi ni Kobe yun. So that's how the fundamentals are slowly being forgotten. Not by coaches, but yung mga players, diba? But yun, dito, good attack by DATZLAV. Nakita nila may number sila and Madis easy finish para sa kanya.
And that's why may timeout dito ang LDG San Pedro for head coach Richard Peñaranda kasi they're now DATZLAV EOZ are now trailing by just 19 points with 1 minute and 58 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. So yun nga, SINAG fans, we'll be back after this.
Kombinasyon. Sipag. Puso. Pangarap ang puhunan. Talento ang labanan. Umaatikabong bakbakan. Mga laro ay tutukan. Game na!
Welcome back, SINAG fans. And eto, yung mga SINAG fans natin inside the One Arena Cainta, Rizal, mga naggagandang SINAG fans natin. Enzo, ano masasabi mo sa mga SINAG fans natin?
Thank you for watching.
Ano pa?
Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting SINAG Liga Asya.
Yun nga, dito inside the One Arena Cainta, Rizal. Feeling ko si Jaymar ang nagpasimuno na naman. Pero yun nga, again, super fans, we highly encourage you to watch our games rin, not just on our social media, but also live. Kasi again, admissions are free. Imagine mo nakakanood ka as there's an end one play here. Dito naman, for Alan Gamuak. Again, all of our SINAG fans inside the One Arena Cainta, Rizal are experiencing this game right now, this high level of basketball. Imagine mo, born 2001, nang libre.
Oo.
Imagine mo yun, and tomorrow, nandito pa rin tayo sa One Arena Cainta, Rizal.
Yes, and you know, dayo lang po kayo, malapit lang kayo, but look at that, Gamuak once again. Offensive rebound. ang ganda ng positioning niya talaga eh. Fundamentally
basic.
sound yung game niya. Diba? If he develops a consistent mid-range, I don't even need to say outside shot, mid-range lang. As look at that tip. Oy, sayang.
Oh, but a solid miss by Joseph Tintiman. Again, look at the defense of LDG San Pedro fighting for the ball each possession. As you can see, Mark Piletema will drive. Again, almost another great steal there.
Look at that defense.
Oh my goodness. Oh, there's a swing of the elbow there by Nambi. Good call by the officials.
Yes.
Actually, he was lucky. He wasn't called for an unsportsmanlike foul, ah.
Well, kasi he was trapped between two defenders. So ang ginawa niya was trying to just create some space. You can say na may konting extra motion doon, but you know, no intention to hurt naman was Miko Nambe. He was just trying to create some space, but you know,
Ayun.
sort of an embellishment din naman on the part of Villanueva.
Yes.
On Panes, di ba?
Agree ako doon, Enzo. So good non-call pala by the non-sportsmanlike foul call by the officials. So
It's an offensive foul pero hindi siya warrant of an unsportsmanlike.
yes. Kasi meron rin tayong mga tinatawag na plus-minus eh. Or advantage system natin. Pero advantage-disadvantage rather, as that's a good defense pero our officials had a better angle there. That's why it was called for a foul.
Kita mo tong Joseph Timtiman kung paano maglaro eh. He can play fast. Yun talaga yung advantage niya eh. But yung growth niya into transforming himself into a real point guard na hindi lang pang open floor lang siya, pang open court na player. He has transformed himself into a great point guard, a great floor general na kahit bagalan mo yung laro, he can still facilitate, can still find a great shot for himself and his teammates. And I think, like I said, there are probably a lot of college coaches looking at this kid as a microscope and thinking na pwede kaya maging parte to ng team namin, di ba?
Yes. Imagine mo naman, Joseph Timtimana during the first quarter, nag-init kagad. And he showed his, you know, shooting, display of shooting here dito sa first quarter natin. And at the same time, during this patapos na ng first quarter natin, pinakita niya naman yung passing skills niya dito sa ating game.
Oh, a little bit of everything. Actually, sila ni Gamuwak and Miko Nambe.
And Cabrido
pa. Yung Cabrido, di ba? Ang ganda ng laro nila. Si Cabrido, hindi nga gumi-score gaano eh. Focusing on defense, di ba? Ito si Cabrido.
As you can see, Cabrido has the ball. Cabrido passes it. Nambi. Oh, what a great crossover there. 10 seconds remaining.
End this quarter on a high note if you're DATZLAV.
Nice pass, nice fake, nice take. And that's a buzzer-beating shot there for Matthew Behari, ending the second quarter. And sorry, yung last shot kasi nakita ko yung cameraman natin dun. Pero yun nga, our score 53-31 na. 22 points ang lamang ng LDG San Pedro coming into the second half.
You can't get a better half out of your players if it goes to Richard Peñaranda than that on both ends of the floor. Clamping down on defense. Amazing offense ang ginawa nila dito. What a first half para dito sa LDG San Pedro. But for DATZLAV EOZ construction, have a lot of things to talk about if you coach Rolly Amonelo at the half. 22-point lead. Still have 2 more quarters. You know, anything can happen. Bilog ang bola dito sa ating laro, Rowie.
Yun nga gusto kong kasabihan kasi again, anything can still happen in this ball game. So yun nga, end of the first half, our score 53-31, 22-point lead in favor of LDG San Pedro kontra Laguna DATZLAV EOZ construction. So SLA fans will be having a halftime break. We'll be back after this.
Sobrang bilis ba? Yan ang bilis ng FiberX. Yan ang internet.
J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform.
J Project Clothing Shop has been a sublimation company for a long time. We have evolved by proving quality and top-notch products for our customers. The design jerseys are carefully examined and printed in a quality machine that produces a fast printing, the biggest machine in the printing industry. In the sewing section, all the sewing experts use quality thread, needles and machine to make the product good-looking and durable. We customize clothing and sportswear in full sublimation. What are you waiting? Visit us now.
The fastest growing fiber internet got even faster. Again, dahil ang doble na, di noble pa. Converge Fiber X Plan 1.5 from 100 Mbps is now 200 Mbps. Doble ulit ang bilis, doble ulit ang sulit. If you're an existing subscriber, automatic upgrade ito. And if you want to make it permanent, just agree to our new terms and conditions. As simple as that, no new application, and it's absolutely free. New Converge Fiber X Plan 1.5. Ang dobleng sulit, new offers from Converge. Doble na, di noble pa! It's time to dominate! With its built-in high prioritization feature, charge into battle with low latency. Yes! And get into the race with low jitter. Yes! Apply for a game changer plan now and experience great gaming with FiberX.
Sobrang bilis ba? Yan ang bilis ng FiberX. Yan ang internet.
J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized quality printing. Makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized quality printing. Makers of quality uniform.
J Project Clothing Shop has been a sublimation company for a long time. We have evolved by proving quality and top-notch products for our customers. The design jerseys are carefully examined and printed in a quality machine that produces a fast printing, the biggest machine in the printing industry. In the sewing section, all the sewing experts use quality thread, needles and machine to make the product good-looking and durable. We customize clothing and sportswear in full sublimation. What are you waiting? Visit us now.
Determinasyon, sipag, puso, pangarap ang puhunan, talento ang labanan, umaatikabong pagbata. Mga laro ay tutukan. Game na!
Sobrang bilis ba? Yan ang bilis ng FiberX. Yan ang internet.
J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized quality printing. Makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized quality printing. Makers of quality uniform.
J Project Clothing Shop has been a sublimation company for a long time. We have evolved by proving quality and top-notch products for our customers. The design jerseys are carefully examined and printed in a quality machine that produces a fast printing, the biggest machine in the printing industry. In the sewing section, all the sewing experts use quality thread, needles and machine to make the product good-looking and durable. We customize clothing and sportswear in full sublimation. What are you waiting? Visit us now.
The fastest growing fiber internet got even faster. Again, dahil ang doble na, di noble pa. Converge FiberX Plan 1.5 from 100 Mbps is now 200 Mbps. Doble ulit ang bilis, doble ulit ang sulit. If you're an existing subscriber, automatic upgrade ito. And if you want to make it permanent, just agree to our new terms and conditions. As simple as that, no new application, and it's absolutely free. New Converge FiberX Plan 1.5. Ang dobleng sulit, new offers from Converge. Doble na, di noble pa. It's time to dominate. With its built-in high prioritization feature, charge into battle with low latency. Yes! Get into the race with low jitter. Yes! Apply for a game changer plan now and experience great gaming with FiberX.
Determinasyon. Sipag. Puso. Pangarap ang puhunan. Talento ang labanan. Umaatikabong bakbakan. Mga laro ay tutukan. Game na!
Sobrang bilis ba? Iyan ang bilis ng FiberX. Iyan ang internet.
Welcome back here at SINAG Liga Asya halftime interview powered by Converge. With here is our LDG San Pedro assistant coach, Mario Dichoso. Good afternoon, Coach Mario. From the start, lamang na kayo and grabe ang consistency ng game nyo today. Bumabawi talaga kayo from your previous game. So ano yung mga adjustments na ginawa nyo from today's game?
Yun nga, tulad nga nung last game namin against do sa Panguluwid, talagang na-motivate kami ng gusto na bumawi sa laban nito. At saka gusto namin patibayin yung aming transition sa offense at saka sa defense, tumakbo pa kami na tumakbo.
Ano bang i-expect namin, Coach Mario, this coming second half?
Makipagbatayan kami. Alang-alang doon sa mga supporters namin na naniniwala sa amin.
Alam ko marami kang gustong pasalamatan at batiin, Coach Mario.
Binabati ko po yung aming mayor San Pedro, si Mayor Art Atulan, Mayor Art Mercado, saka po yung mga kasama namin sa CSW, at saka po yung LDG Academy, at ang lalo-lalo na ang SPC Bay Community, SPC Bay Family, San Pedro College of Business Administration.
Thank you so much, Coach Mario. Back to you, Enzo and Rowan.
Thank you very much to our courtside reporter, Sarah Turchman, for that halftime report with assistant coach of LDG San Pedro, Mario Dichoso. Pero yung during our halftime, our score 53-31. LDG San Pedro are dominating this game coming into the third quarter. And syempre, hello ulit SINAG fans. Nagbabalik ang mga napaka-pogi, napaka-cute, and napaka-talented pero sobrang humble na mga anchors nyo for today. Rowy Sacote and Enzo Galarosa. Enzo, what a game that we have today, especially for LDG San Pedro, leading this game to more than 20 points against their co-South team, which is DATZLAV EOZ. Ano sa tingin mo yung kailangan i-improve dito ng DATZLAV EOZ to bounce back here in this ball game?
A lot. And I'm not just saying that na para lang maging smart, but a lot of things need to happen for DATZLAV. Lalong-lalo na yung depensa nila. LDG, 4 out of 5 from the 3-point land. 4 out of 5. Sa 5 beses na tumirang LDG from the 3-point land, 4 doon pumasok, di ba? It just goes to show that LDG is getting everything they want on offense and on defense. Scrambling defense, napakakulit ng LDG. forcing a lot of turnovers on the side of DATZLAV. DATZLAV needs to take care of the basketball and clamp down on defense like what we saw in their game against Hustle nung Sabado. A lot of things need to happen for DATZLAV. Luckily for them, we have 20 minutes to see that from them.
Yes, as you can see here, our halftime highlights during the first half. As you can see here right now, again, DATZLAV EOZ really needs to perform really well here in the second half against LDG San Pedro to bounce back here in this ballgame kasi nga, they've been committing a lot of turnovers and then they really need to, you know, distribute the ball pa compared dito sa LDG San Pedro. They really distributed the ball really well compared to LDG's DATZLAV EOZ. Pero let's look at the halftime stats dito, Enzo.
Look at this. I want to focus on the field goal shooting. Look at it. 35% ang inalaw ng LDG. That defense held itong DATZLAV construction. 35% and they shot 54%. Napakataas ng percentage from the field nitong LDG. Look at the assist disparity. 13 assists for LDG, 4 para dito sa DATZLAV and the steals department. Nagulat pa nga ako na 13 lang ang steals ng LDG. I thought they had more than that, but points in the paint, dikit lang. Towards the end of that second quarter, maraming naging good looks underneath the basket itong DATZLAV. Maybe that's something that they can exploit. Go and pound the ball in the painted area.
And eto, let's look over naman to the leading scorers or mga leading scorers natin during the first half for Laguna DATZLAV EOZ Construction. Mikel Pontanoza with 8, Glenn Jared Madis with 7, Matthew Behare with 4, same with Rompanes, while for LDG San Pedro naman, eto, Joseph Timtiman, Jo Marie Argota both has 11 points, while for Neil Trix Galario and Alan Daniel Gamuak both has 8 points. So, grabe ang display of performance dito ng LDG San Pedro, ha?
Yes, very, very spread out yung offense nila. Hindi mo alam kanino manggagaling. So let's see sino mag-a-adjust to start off the second half.
Yes, before we start, we will just have a quick halftime break again. So we'll see you super SINAG fans after this.
Hawak ang bandera ng liga na may kumpiyansa sa Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao at buong Asya.
Nasyon. Sipag. Puso. Pangarap ang puhunan. Talento ang labanan. Umaatikabong bakbakan. Mga laro ay tutukan. Game na!
Sobrang bilis ba? Yan ang bilis ng FiberX. Yan ang internet.
J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform.
J Project Clothing Shop has been a sublimation company for a long time. We have evolved by proving quality and top-notch products for our customers. The design jerseys are carefully examined and printed in a quality machine that produces a fast printing, the biggest machine in the printing industry. In the sewing section, all the sewing experts use quality thread, needles and machine to make the product good-looking and durable. We customize clothing and sportswear in full sublimation. What are you waiting? Visit us now.
Welcome back, SINAG fans, to the 2023 SINAG Liga Asya Born 2001 SINAG Cup. We are live here inside One Arena, Cainta. And yun nga, this game is brought to you by Dugout, our official social media partner, Dugout University.
Yes, kaya maraming salamat sa Dugout University. Nakita ko yung parang mission nila with this partnership between SINAG Liga Asya and Dugout University.
Yes.
They're going to bring the kasinag fans natin closer to these players and also closer to the game, diba? Very interesting yung mga plans nila and I can't wait to see us. Look at that. Timtiman picking up where he left off in the first half. Ganyan siya nagsimula no first quarter and then dito sa third quarter, ganun din yung simula niya, di ba?
That's his 14-point here in the ball game. As yun nga, imagine mo, Joseph Timtiman's shooting 100% from downtown.
Oo. Sabi ko nga sa'yo, di ba? In that first half, 5 beses lang tumira sa tres itong LDG. 4 na beses silang nakashoot. This is their 6th attempt and then pang-5 make na nila yan. They're shooting rarely from the 3-point line, pero pag tumira sila, pasok. Pasok eh. Ibang klase ang shot selection ng LDG ngayon. But speaking of shot selection, good shot there by Madis. Nakita niya, binigyan siya ng space ng defender niya. Di siya challenge ni Gamuwak doon. Rise up and shoot. When in doubt, shoot. Sabi nga ni Coach Paul Joven.
Yes, and ito, Glenn Madis shooting 60 or shot 60% from the field during the first half. And ito, pumasok agad una niyang tira. So, that must be a good, let's see if that will be the fire starter here for DATZLAV EOZ. At that's a great drive by Jens Madlang Bayan.
Ang ganda naman nung paggamit niya ng katawan dun to shield off itong si Timtiman kasi alam natin, magaling na shot blocker itong si Timtiman despite of his size.
Yes.
He can really time those shot blocks, di ba? Block Bitison and si Ice Danting kahapon, or no Saturday, di ba?
Saturday, oh. And ito, back-to-back shots here for Laguna DATZLAV EOZ. This time for Russell Mercado. Russell Mercado was scoreless during the first half. Shot 0 out of 2. This time, nakapasok agad.
And so that's how you start off the second half. If you're DATZLAV and then you force a turnover on this end.
And now, yun nga, turnover for LDG San Pedro. So, eto medyo momentum ng DATZLAV EOZ coming into the third quarter, Enzo.
Yes, so this is how DATZLAV actually plays, di ba? Kalmado, but that time, sorry, miss nga lang. Minadali nila ng konti opensa nila. That's why it's an air ball for Chester Aquino, but still, good start for them. You just need to continue this pace up. You know, take it one possession at a time if you're DATZLAV in order to come back into this ball game.
Yes, yun nga, as you can
Oh,
see
good
here.
fake.
Oh, that's a good fake. Good shot and one play for JM Nambi. JM Nambi during the first half, medyo mababa ang percentage as we take a look at this dive here. JM Nambi with the fake, JM Nambi with the take, drawing the foul, and one beauty there for JM Nambi. Yun nga, going back to the first half performance dito ni JM Nambi, he only scored 4 points. Shot 2 out of 7 from the field. Pero ito yung Enzo, ang pinagkaiba, he got 3 assists dahil nga dun sa mga handoffs niya for Timtiman and Cabrido.
Yes, napakaganda ng performance nito ni Nambi in that first half. And I want to take a look at the plus-minus niya. Plus 17 siya.
Yes.
Tatlo action players ang plus 17. Joseph Timtiman, ito si Miko Nambi, and ito si Alan Gamuwak. Plus 17 silang tatlo. It just goes to show na napaka-effective ng combination nilang tatlo for Coach Richard Peñaranda.
Yes, when they're on the floor.
Oo.
So, in and out there for Jens Madlang Bayan.
Too far.
And another turnover for LDG San Pedro. Ito, Enzo, nakita natin yung display of defense dito ng LDG San Pedro during the first half. Pero tignan mo, LDG San Pedro only committed 9 turnovers during the first, while for Laguna, DATZLAV EOZ Construction, they got 14 turnovers. Imagine the difference there. And points from turnovers dito ng LDG 13 compared to DATZLAV na 6 lang.
Yes, and it's because of the defense. Itong Timtiman and Cabrido combination ni Coach Richard Peñaranda is working wonders para sa kanya. Pero ito, look at that attack right here by Mercado. That's how you attack the defense. You know, huwag kang magalangan. Become aggressive, and then once there's a defender, huwag kang matatakot. Malay mo, ma-shoot mo pa yung layup, di ba, despite the challenge, or even just like this, Mercado gets fouled and he'll to the line for 2.
Exactly. Kakasabi mo lang, Enzo. And yun nga, Enzo, may tanong ako Ang tanong ko rin dito for our, and on behalf of the SLA fans, bakit hawak mo yung mic?
Feeling ko nagpa-podcast ako. Di naman nila nakikita.
Ay, sinabi ko na lang kasi
nakikita,
may mic kasi dito sa harap namin.
may mic din naman tayo sa tabi.
Oo nga pala. Pero okay na yan. Mike Nanad, our napaka-poging floor director natin dito sa SINAG Liga Asya.
Wait, shout out daw to Evaluation, Ma'am Marie Kumal and Ma'am Jonah. Avellanosa. Happy watching po sa inyo dyan.
Yes, happy watching. And Enzo, I'm really excited dito sa day number 2 natin dito sa SINAG Liga Asya natin. And eto pa, yung maganda sa SINAG Liga Asya, we also have different, different activities here outside besides this Born 2001 league natin. Like for example, meron tayong tinatawag na SINAG Saya, if I'm not mistaken, Enzo.
Yes, and nakakatatlong barangay na.
Oo, 3 barangay na ang nabisita niya itong SINAG Saya. Ano ba itong SINAG Saya, Enzo?
SINAG Saya. It's a program for us to bring joy sa mga kabataan sa iba't ibang barangay. Ma-inspire sila. Yung unang SINAG Saya natin was sa Barangay San Luis, Antipolo Hills. Where tinulungan natin si Cap Crisol Cate, the team owner ng Antipolo Pilgrims, and Moore Prince Alaw, the son of our president, Boss Ray Alaw. Tinulungan natin i-launch yung kanilang paliga doon, and at the same time, nagpasaya tayo. Nagbigay tayo ng mga prizes kapag nakashoot sila ng half court. We helped them launch that league, and at the same time, meron tayong mga taga Antipolo Hills na kasama kasi dito sa SINAG Liga Asya sila. Seth De Pedro, Ryan Viray, Ivan Cabido. So marami tayong mga taga doon and very loyal sa SINAG Liga Asya ang Antipolo Hills. So dinalaw natin, tinulungan natin sila sa pag-launch ng liga, and there are fans doon na tuwan-tuwa at dinayo natin. So pumangalawa at pumangatlo tayo. Abangan nyo na lang po yung highlights ng dalawang barangay na yun. We just went there yesterday. And at the same time, kung gusto nyo po na madalaw na SINAG Liga Asya at sa inyong barangay naman po kami magbigay ng saya, mag-message lang po kayo sa aming Facebook page at SINAG Liga Asya para makonsider namin dalawin at magpasaya dyan sa mga barangay ninyo.
Yes, so yun ang isa sa mga magagandang programs natin dito sa SINAG Liga Asya. Again, basketball kasi will unite us in number 1 sport to sa Pilipinas. Again, Enzo, na pag-usapan natin to. Dati, na again, basketball, most of these players right now who are playing, might not get the cut or might get the cut. They might play in the pros, they might not play in the pros. Pero what basketball will teach us is yun nga, discipline, hard work, perseverance. Those are the intangible things na these young kids will learn and will carry all throughout their lives here.
Yes, and actually not just basketball, in any sport, diba?
Yes.
And that's why, personally, I'm an advocate of sports for the youth talaga. Kasi nga, as you said nga, it can develop certain things in their especially the attitude, diba? In their mentality. Ang daming bagay na itutulong ng sports, not just in the physical aspect, as a good block right there by Esperancilla. But, the sports is such a great avenue for children, not just in the physical aspect, but tinan mo muna yung block dito ni Esperancilla. Good spin na sana.
Yes, that's our block of the game. Atin sa inyo ng SCB Skincare. Perfect care for your skin and perfect block there by no other than Julian Esperancilla.
Timing na timing. Yung pisong-piso yung block na yun, Esperancilla. And look at that defense again by LDG. They are clamping down on defense dito sa DATZLAV. Hirap na hirap yung DATZLAV. They had a good start to the quarter. But then LDG turned on the Jets again. And then right now, they're in the driver's seat up by 20 points once again. Look at that pass by Argota.
Pero nakuha doon ni Jets Madlambayan.
Wow.
At great layup there by Rob Banes.
Grabe, hakbang na yun, ha?
Oo. Pinalis niya talaga eh.
Alam ko, dadakdak niya eh.
Ako rin eh, pero wala. Oh,
good defense.
Good defense there by Madlambayan. Si Manuel will drive. No good that time.
Sayang.
But DATZLAV has the ball. Here comes Neildrich. Gelario will shoot. Another miss. Pero ball went out of bounds. Ball goes to LDG San Pedro.
And look at Coach Rolly's reaction. He was saying to Pontanoza na may kakampi ka dun sa corner. Tumayo si Madlambayan sa corner. You could kick it out. You don't have the numbers in that situation to attack the basket. Etong DATZLAV, they are panicking. That's the perfect word for them in the second half. Nagpapanik sila dahil nga ang laki ng kalamangan nitong LDG. They need to calm down. Take it one possession at a time. Slow the pace down. Ginawa nila yun in the end of the second quarter and to start off the third. And they were successful, di ba? Don't panic. Don't hit the panic button just yet. There's still a lot of time to cut this lead down.
Yes, mas lalo na. Ayan, 22 points with, let's say, 12 minutes and 53 seconds remaining in the ball game talaga. Pero there's an end one play here for Jomari Argota.
Grabe. Argota nung first half, puro jump shots. This time he decides to attack. 3-point play the old-fashioned way.
What a great drive rather by Jomari Argota. That is our drive of the quarter. Hatid sa inyo ng Photon. Photon, the official mobility partner of SINAG Liga Asya. Photon, kayang-kaya sa Photon.
Yes. Grabe. I mean, not just a shooter. Ito si Jomari Argota. Pinakita niya yung facet of his game. Na I think mga kasinag natin hindi pa gaano familiar. Kanina shooting. Ngayon, atake ang ginawa niya. Diba? So, if you're Coach Richard Peñaranda, you are happy with the way your boys has responded in this ball game. A near perfect ball game para sa kanila. But yun nga, may isang quarter pa, hindi sila pwede mag-relax kasi nakita natin itong DATZLAV. They can come back from this lead.
Yes, and yun nga. However, ito nakapatira ka agad si Alan Gamuak.
Basic na basic, di ba? Yung tira na yun.
Yes.
How simple. And nearing a double-double na si Gamuak. Kahit na 13 points at may 9 rebounds pa siya.
So, he definitely makaka-double-double siya dito. I still have one more quarter eh. So, mahaba pa yung oras.
Hindi natin alam.
Marinig tayo ni head coach
Richard
Peñaranda as we take a look at this assist of the quarter. Hatid sa inyo ng J Project Clothing Shops. Great setup play there by Argota to Alan Gamuak.
Sabi ko lang, di ba, na hindi lang shooter si Argota. He's a scorer, but doon pinakita niya, facilitator pa siya. So we're seeing facets of his game.
Oh,
dito.
the Pinoy step for Rob Banes and also looking for a foul there. So nakita mo may Pinoy step and English off the glass. Yun nga yung tinatawag nating ano ulit tawag natin doon? Pinoy Brit. Philbrit.
Kalimutan ko.
Philbrit move.
Oo.
Sa SINAG Liga Asya lang yun.
Philbrit nga, Phil.
Ang Philbrit move na yun as we take a look at this Philbrit move replay. Hatid sa inyo ng Converge FiberX power play of the quarter. Doble na, di noble pa, that Philbrit. Ipapauso ko talaga yun, Enzo.
Grabe yung hakbang niya na yun, ha?
Oo nga ba eh. Oh, great defense!
Good hands.
Yes, exactly. Good hands by Jens Madlangbayan stealing the ball. Too strong on that pass. So ball goes to LDG San Pedro.
Yun nga lang. A good defense na by Madlambayan, di ba? Pero ang ganda ng depensa na itong LDG na kahit numbers are on the side of DATZLAV, hirap pa rin sila eh. They're pesky defense ang ginagawa dito ng LDG eh.
Yes. And ito 21 points. Hindi masyadong bumaba. Again, coming into the third quarter, 22 points ang lamang ng LDG. Ngayon, 21 lang. So, parang nakipagpalitan na ng buckets dito ang DATZLAV X EOZ. There's a legal dribbling violation here for LDG San Pedro. Again, for DATZLAV X EOZ construction, this is not a good sign if you're exchanging baskets with LDG San Pedro, knowing you're down by more than 20 points.
Yes, and at the same time din kasi na nagulat din sila eh. Na ganito yung intensity na karga-karga pala na itong LDG. And give credit where credit is due to Coach Richard Peñaranda for getting his players ready. What a pass right there! Sayang lang. Nasa outside pala si Esperancilla.
Oh, that was a good
Sayang.
over the head, behind the head pass doon.
Ankle breaker na dito sa half court. Behind the head yung nangyari doon na no look. Nasayang lang eh.
Oh, nasayang.
Oh,
ayun nga. Another display of handles here. I thought that's gonna be a highlight for Panes, but he misses that time.
if that went hit, that's the trending yun sa social media for sure.
Yes. Pero yun, the finish wasn't there. That's what, yun nga yung sinasabi. A ₱1,000,000 move with a 10-cent finish. However, there's an offensive foul call by the officials.
Nagkaka-physikalan na. But, you know, you can see that itong LDG, they're not being relaxed. As I said nga kanina, hindi sila pwede mag-relax against this team eh. Kalmado lang dapat sila. Treat this as if dikit yung laro, di ba? Kasi anytime, itong DATZLAV can just, you know, flip a switch and bigla na lang burahin itong lead na to. But great attitude coming from the boys neto ni Coach Richard Peñaranda.
Yes, and too much dribbling there for Rob Panes. Ha? That's why he got stripped. And yun nga, turnover pa kasi last touch dito ng DATZLAV EOZ.
Rob Panes is trying to carry his team in this quarter, and LDG knows he's trying to take on the Cudgels and, you know, try to cut his lead down on his own. Kaya yung LDG agad-agad dinoble team siya doon pagka tawid niya na half court.
As for Ledo,
Oh!
nothing but the net 3-point shot by Alan Gamua.
If he develops that jump shot, if he becomes consistent with that jump shot, this is going to be a very, very good player. I'm talking about Alan Gamua. Grabe. What a game from him.
As we take a look at this third quarter highlights dito sa ating ball game. Again, 24 points ang lamang dito ng LDG San Pedro against DATZLAV EOZ Construction. Again, coming into the third quarter, they are up by 22. And ngayon, coming into the fourth and final quarter, nadagdagan pa ng 2 points. 24-point lead kaagad, Enzo.
Grabe. Ibang-ibang LDG na to compared to what we saw nung first game nila against Luwid Kapampangan. What a ball game, especially for Alan Gamua. Double-double performance sa kanya, capping it off with a 3-point shot kanina.
And that is the end of the third quarter. Our score 72-48 in favor of LDG San Pedro contra Laguna DATZLAV EOZ Construction. So, SLA fans, we still have one more quarter remaining. We'll be back after this.
Sipag. Relasyon. Sipag. Puso. Pangarap ang puhunan. Talento ang labanan. Umaatikabong bakbakan. Mga laro ay tutukan. Game na!
Welcome back, SLA fans, to the 2023 SINAG Liga ASYA Born 2001 SINAG Cup.
Yes, as we can see, Coach Brit Reroma in the house. And Coach Cesar Babasa Jr. Mukhang a preview of the two coaches na magtatapat. Abangan nyo na lang kung saan silang dalawang magko-coach. Malay yan, next game na pala.
Abangan natin yun dito, SLA fans. By tuning in dito sa SLA SINAG Cup Born 2001, don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe to our social media on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and syempre TikTok, SINAG Liga ASYA. Para at least updated tayo sa lahat ng mga news, announcements, and live coverages natin. Pati na rin mga Reels and TikTok videos natin dito lang sa napakaganda and napakabagong liga, hindi lang sa Pilipinas, pati na rin sa Asia.
At syempre, batiin lang natin ang happy birthday. Yung kapatid ni Coach Pancho na si Nina Alfonso. Happy birthday po from your SINAG family. Of course, syempre, kapamilya natin si Coach Pancho and his family is also our family. Happy birthday po, Ma'am Nina Alfonso.
Ma'am Nina Alfonso. So, dapat sinuserve mo rin si Sir Coach Pancho Alfonso. Dahil kapatid niya yun, Enzo.
Tropa yan si Coach Pancho. Tropa yan.
Pero yun, happy birthday. Thank you for tuning in. So, eto this is the start of the fourth and final quarter. LDG San Pedro are up by 25 points kontra dito sa DATZLAV EOZ. Enzo, just want to let our SLA fans know na never pang lumamang ang Laguna DATZLAV EOZ Construction dito against LDG San Pedro.
Yes. If they can hold on to this lead, it seems like ganun ang mangyayari, di ba? It can be a wire-to-wire victory para dito sa LDG, and we've only had one wire-to-wire victory so far in this young SINAG League, di ba? And that was the Pampanga versus Antipolo game, di ba?
Yes.
But this is the way to respond if you're LDG San Pedro. Ganun kayo mag-respond after a loss, a devastating loss. Dahil nga 1-point game lang yung talo nila eh. 1 possession game, 3 points lang yung talo nila against Luwid 1 Kapampangan. And this is the way to respond. No controversies, no looking back na, ay, natalo tayo because of this and that. Wala nang ganun-ganun eh. Win convincingly. That's one way to do it if you're LDG and if you're one of the young players na nanonood. That's how you respond after a loss.
Yes. Win a really huge margin against your next opponent. So yun ang ginawa dito ng LDG San Pedro. Again, they're enjoying a really huge lead against, again, they are the, imagine mo, they are the one who came here with a loss compared to DATZLAV EOZ who came here with a win. It just shows that after the game, they really went to the drawing board and then planned out kung ano yung gagawin nila against DATZLAV EOZ. It's really effective. So, just want to give a huge shout out and kudos dito kay head coach Richard Peñaranda, and at the same time, kasama rin yung team owner na si Warren Martin and yung mga assistant coaches ng LDG San Pedro, si Mario Dichoso na in-interview kanina ni Sarah Turgeman during our halftime, and sila Ralph Pantaleon and Darius Sirin Crenshaw.
Yes, and grabe, the entire coaching staff of LDG, and also credit to the players, diba, na they were locked in. After that loss, locked in tayo, focus tayo. You know, that's just one game. Kaya nga sinasabi natin, after nila natalo, this is just one game. Out of 10 games nyo dito sa liga natin, one game lang to. So, it's how you bounce back after that loss. Para naman dito sa DATZLAV, you know, at this point with a 21-point advantage for LDG with 8 minutes, pwede nyo pang putulin to and maybe even go on a big scoring run. But if ang goal nyo na lang ngayon is cut the lead down to a respectable manner and do what LDG did in your next game. Lock in and then learn from your mistakes.
Kasi I agree. Kasi yun, it's either you win or you learn lang naman in this kind of situation. Mas lalo na, born 2001 to. Ibig sabihin, mga batang-bata pa to, Enzo. Again, ang pinaka-oldest lang natin or most senior dito sa ating liga is 22 years old. Imagine 22.
Alam mo ano nakakainis?
Bakit?
Born 2001. Diba?
Oh.
2000 ako kinukuya-kuya ako ng mga to.
Diba?
The age difference between me and them, for them to say kuya.
Kuya pa rin naman
Ayoko
Mas matanda pa rin. Wala na tayong magagawa.
I don't want to.
You know, yun ang reality, Enzo. Pero eto, meron tayong fourth quarter report by our hottest courtside reporter, Sarah Turgeman. Sarah, take it away.
From Laguna, DATZLAV EOZ Construction Assistant Coach Reggie Gutierrez says, put pressure at higpitan ng kanilang depensa dahil kailangan nila itakbo ang bola para makahabol in today's game. Enzo, Rowie.
Thank you very much for that fourth quarter report by our courtside reporter, Ate Sarah Turgeman. Thank you very much, Ate Sarah Turgeman, dun sa fourth quarter report na yun.
Ay, grabe. Rowie, I just got news, May nanonood from Oxnard, California. May mga kasinag tayo from California, so bilang Asya. Meron pa tayong mga kasinag na nanonood from the United States.
Hey, bro.
Kay Art and Vicky Jose, ang tita ng ating kaibigan na si Jimboy Rason.
Yes.
So, happy watching po, Sir Art and Ma'am Vicky Jose. All the way from Oxnard, California.
Wow, thank you very much. All the way from California. Hindi lang sa Asia, Enzo, mga nanonood. All the way from the US pa. So, good afternoon, bro.
Yes. Grabe. Hindi, pero, you know, I'm gonna just be, you know, also give a shout out in respect to our referee, Jong Banayad. Happy birthday.
Yes.
Jong, birthday niya ngayon, and we're still extending our condolences on behalf of your Sinag family to your late wife, diba, Jong? We're here for you. Happy birthday. We hope you can come back dito sa liga natin and we could spend time, diba? And Jong's one of a really great referee, diba?
Yes, I definitely agree.
Happy birthday, Jong.
Happy birthday to you. So enjoy your day lang. And again, we're here for you dito. Yun ang maganda sa Sinag Liga Asya. We are treated as family here.
Yes.
Kaya nga, diba, Kuya Enzo?
You're older than me, paalala ko lang.
Sorry. Oo nga pala. Napatawag ang tayo ng Laguna DATZLAV EOZ Construction, and they really want to talk it over. Even though they're down by a huge margin with 7 minutes left, we don't know what will happen. Yun nga ang favorite natin, bilog ang bola. So again, may time at break tayo. We'll be back to Sinag fans after this.
J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform.
J Project Clothing Shop has been a sublimation company for a long time. We have evolved by proving quality and top-notch products for our customers. The design jerseys are carefully examined and printed in a quality machine that produces a fast printing, the biggest machine in the printing industry. In the sewing section, all the sewing experts use quality thread, needles and machine to make the product good-looking and durable. We customize clothing and sportswear in full sublimation. What are you waiting? Visit us now.
So welcome back, SLA fans, to the 2023 SINAG Liga Asya Born 2001 SINAG Cup. And right now, again, LDG San Pedro with a huge margin, 23-point lead in favor against Laguna DATZLAV EOZ Construction.
Yes, and you know, before the timeout, you talked about Coach Rolly Amonelo na yun nga, kahit malaki lamang, they still call the timeout to take this lead down. Ako mas nagulat ako kay Coach Richard Peñaranda. Ang laki na ng lamang nyo, papagalitan mo pa yung players mo, di ba? That just goes to show how serious they are with this ball game. As, yun, Coach Rolly Amonelo, you can see on your screens, di ba? But ganun ka-seryoso, Coach Richard, taking this every possession at a time. But bakit naman hindi, di ba? Most of the players right here on the floor, like I said, LDG is a school-based team. Ang SPCBA, ang San Pedro College of Business Administration, yun yung team na to, ng LDG. Yun yung school na karga-karga nila dito sa SINAG Liga Asya. That's why the players are responding. That's why may team chemistry sila. Because they are a school-based team. Unlike itong DATZLAV na binuot lang itong team na to. Itong LDG, school-based yan. Nakakapag-training yan, magkakasama. That's why you could see yung chemistry nila ibang-iba.
Yes, so yun nga. Kaya nga ngayon, agree ako dun, Enzo. Buti nga na-point out mo during the timeout break kanina na pinapagalitan ni head coach Richard Peñaranda yung mga team. It just shows, again, that's a championship mentality right there. Alam mo kung bakit? Kasi this is just the second game here in SINAG Liga Asya. They will be still facing 8 teams dito sa ating tournament. So, they really need to, you know, this is just the start. This is just the start for both teams. Even though you're not playing really well, again, you can still bounce back on your next game, improve the next, improve, and then play again the next. Keep on improving. That's what I love about basketball kasi it's all about improving. Eh.
Yes, and kanina, California, di ba?
Oo.
Ngayon naman, Japan.
Arigato!
The land of the rising sun. Tama yun, di ba? Happy watching po to Ma'am Maribel Osaki, Alexander Rocco, and happy 9th birthday to Alexander Luis Alcantara from Japan, di ba? Asya talaga eh.
Asyang-Asya. Kung may US kanina ngayon, mga taga-Asya naman na natin.
Oo.
Ang nanonood. Again, SLA fans, stay tuned lang kasi makakita tayo kasi may mga i-invite tayong teams again from different parts of Asia na maglalaro dito sa SINAG Liga Asya. As you can see there, that's a 3-point shot there by Rob Panes.
Boom Panes.
Boom Panes, says our head of social media, si Gabi Ramirez.
Kanina pa siya nag-aantay.
Oo nga eh, kanina yan pang gusto sabihin natin yun. Ito talaga si Gabi eh. Pero yun nga, again, as you can see here, Joseph Timtiman. And eto Enzo, nakikita natin, nagre-ready na ang next team na maglalaro dito for our main event. Pero before yan, let's take a look at this replay right now. Boom Panes, says Gabi Ramirez because of the 3-point shot from Rob Panes. Pero Gabi, sinabi ko sa iyo na pag narinig to ni Rob sa live, Gabi Ramirez yun, Rob.
Binanggit yung pangalan mo.
Wala. Never mind. Panoorin mo na lang yung comment.
Oh!
Another shot by Rob Panes. Ano sabi mo, Gab? Boom Panes, says Gabi Ramirez. Pero, however,
naiinda siya ng cramps ngayon.
Yes.
He's now, you know, nagpapasub na siya. He's now enduring cramps. What an effort for this guy. Probably the lone bright spot for DATZLAV and Coach Rolly Amonelo is the heart of this kid. Hindi mo matatawaran yung puso na itong batang to eh.
Yes, kanina ko pa nakakita. Again, imagine mo, they're trailing by a huge margin pero you can see the heart of that kid right there, Rob Panes. Imagine that drive. They are down by a huge margin pero you can see the effort, the hustle, the tenacity. Oh my goodness, that's not an easy bucket there. Imagine mo yun, ginawa pa yun ni Rob Basti Panes. Pero yun nga, he's limping back to the bench right now. I don't know if he's gonna be coming back here for head coach Rolly Amonelo pero may break tayo. Our score 79-61, 18-point lead in favor of LDG San Pedro. So SLA fans, we'll be back after this.
Sobrang bilis ba? Yan ang bilis ng FiberX. Yan ang internet.
J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform.
J Project Clothing Shop has been a sublimation.
Welcome back, SLA fans. And eto nga, again, we are live here inside the amazing One Arena Cainta, Rizal. As you can see here, yung mga SLA fans natin who are watching live dito mismo sa Cainta, Rizal. Again, SLA fans, dito rin kami tomorrow sa One Arena. So you can watch the games here. Again, admission is free. Libreng-libre mo lang mapapanood itong one of the biggest, brightest, latest, and hottest basketball league, not just here in the Philippines, but also in Asia.
Yes, and again, ulitin ko lang. Thank you for watching, mga kasinag.
Yung mga napakagandang SLA fans natin, Enzo, no?
Yun lang masasabi ko. Thank you for watching.
Bakit naman? Alam ko marami ka pa pwedeng sabihin sa game. Ang dami mong nasasabi sa mga magagandang SLA fans natin. Yun lang.
May nanonood din kasi.
Ha? Andyan na ba yung manonood?
Hindi, wala
Andyan
ngayon.
na?
Papatingin ko sila mamaya.
Sige, akala ko andyan na yung manonood.
Wala ngayon dito.
Yung andyan na?
Pero, parang mga Indiano sinasabi mo.
Ewan ko. Tama ba? Pero, again, imagine mo lumalaki, actually, medyo natitrim down ng DATZLAV EOZ indeed.
But that's because, and that's why nagagalit si Coach Richard Peñaranda, di ba?
At that defense there by Mikael Pontanoza blocking that shot. That's why LDG San Pedro was called for 24-second shot clock violation. As you can see there, head coach Richard Peñaranda not happy after that turnover. And that's going to be an end one play this time naman for Jens Madlang Bayan.
Grabe.
Enzo.
Madlang Bayan, no? And kita mo, this burst netong DATZLAV, kanina pa nila inaantay ito eh. Gusto ata nila talaga mag-antay ng crucial moments bago nila gawin to. But look at that drive. May Madlang Bayan.
Yes, getting that end one play, the hoop and the harm for Jens Madlang Bayan. And ito you can see here, pinalitan mo na ni head coach Richard Peñaranda dito si Herald Cabrido. Pinasok niya si Joseph Timtiman. And yun nga, again, after this, meron pa tayong isang game Our main event, Paranaque Pelicans kontra NBS Slashers. Both teams. Both teams that will be their first game here dito sa SLA.
Pelicans, no? Zion.
Ewan ko, naglalaro pa.
Off-season eh.
Off-season,
Recovery frame si Zion.
Pero ang pinaka-excited ako dito, Enzo, first time mag-host dito ng Philippines sa parating na FIBA World Cup.
Yes, next week na yun.
Next week na yun. Manonood ka ba, Enzo?
Sa TV.
Ako, I'm lucky makakanood ako nun.
Sana all.
So, doon sa TV rin. Oh, I thought that's gonna be a block, but the ball went in.
Kahit si Miko, akala niya din block eh. He was shouting and then he saw the ball drop.
Yes.
So, what a layup by Pantunaz.
So, what masasabi ba nating score rin yun ni Miko na kasi
nahawakan niya. He deflected that. But, diba, great effort by Nambi, but better offense. Ito, steal. 13 points lang ang hinahabol ng DATZLAV.
And ito.
It's not over.
But a miss there. Offensive rebound by the white shirts. Jens gives it. Thought about it. He'll drive. Nice pass! And now it's good.
11 na lang.
Mikael Pontanoza trimming the lead down to just 11 points. As you can see here, the pressure is on LDG San Pedro's side na.
And this is why you should not relax if you're LDG. DATZLAV has this comeback in them. And a short pa yung layup na yun, Ergota.
Yes, and now we are back here in this ball game as Mikael Pontanoza! Oh my, what a scoop layup there! Welcome to my highlight, says Mikael Pontanoza.
They were down by 24 to start this quarter. Now we're staring at a 9-point lead na lang for LDG.
And mahaba pang oras, Enzo. And another miss,
another stop.
Russell Mercado has the ball. Russell gives it to Pontanoza. Pontanoza gives it to Jens. Jens
will be big.
No good that time. And now we are down to the last 2 minutes of this ball game right now.
This is smart if you're Joseph Timtiman. Slow the ball game down. Kakampi nyo yung oras. Ubusin nyo as much as you can.
And as you can see here, yun nga ang ginagawa. Oh!
Nearly backcourt violation there.
Pero good recovery by Joseph Tintiman. Great strip! But ball stays.
4 seconds to shoot.
Oh, another steal. Here comes DATZLAV. Jens has the ball. Jens.
A basket here would be big for DATZLAV.
Potanoza with the drive. Oh, draws a foul against Alan Gamuak. And now he'll go to the line to shoot 2 shots.
With the clock off, at the same time you get 2 free throws. Chance to cut this 9-point lead down to 7 if you make both. This is a golden opportunity para sa DATZLAV to recreate what they did against Hustle in the opening day game.
And eto DATZLAV EOZ, nabanggit mo na yun, Enzo, during the first quarter pa lang. This is the team that they can bounce back anytime. And yun nga, they bounced back at the last 3 minutes of the ball game.
Yes.
Or still bouncing back.
Oo. Kaya hindi ka pwede mag-relax sa team na to eh.
Kita mo, offensive rebound pa. Gives it to Conde. Conde will kick it out. Nice fake. Nice spin. Nice shot. But great defense by LDG San Pedro.
Nakita mo, Rob Panes, doesn't have the lift. I think iniinda pa rin niya yung pulikat kanina.
And as you can see here, the ball pressure by Panes. And yun nga, natawagan ng blocking foul dito. Si Rob Panes.
And penalty na pakareho. So, Joseph Tintiman can finally put some points on the board. Napako sa 81 ng matagal itong LDG.
Yes. So, let's see if Joseph Tintiman can increase the lead to double digits. As in and out there for Joseph. And eto, kinausap pa dito ni Neil Trix Galario na kalma lang, Joseph. Let's see if he can go 1 for 2. Oh, missed there. As you can see here, 1 minute remaining here in this ball
You
game.
have to score quickly.
Rob? No good that time.
That would have been huge.
Yes, however, sumablay nga lang doon si Rob Panes.
You need to get a stop right here or foul. Gamble again with Tintiman to the free throw line. Play the percentage if you're DATZLAV.
Yes, so Joseph playing with the time here. Smart move there.
Good defense.
Yes. Argota! No good! And eto, DATZLAV.
You have to score quickly, but yun nga lang, that's a costly turnover for DATZLAV, and that might have done it, Rowie.
Yes, so mukhang now LDG San Pedro just killing time here. They know they're up. And great steal! Not giving up yet. That was a good tip in there.
Nemadis with another tap right there. Neto.
And eto,
Fouling itong si
Rob Panes.
Oh. It would put Gamuak to the free throw line. If he hits both, it's a sign seal deal for LDG. But what a run ang ginawa nitong DATZLAV. Pinakaba pa nila itong LDG.
Nabuhayan pa nga tayo doon, Enzo eh.
Binigyan ng test of character itong LDG. And that's the beauty of watching all the games ng SINAG Liga Asya. Kahit tambak, hindi mo alam. Bigla na lang babalik yung kabilang koponan na tinambakan eh.
Yes, yun yung kanina nabanggit natin again, bilog ang bola. That's one of my most favorite phrases here dito. As you can see there, sumablay doon si Gamuak. Kasi nga anything can happen in this ball game. We don't know. Imagine mo, 6 points lang yan. 2 quick threes.
Yes,
quick foul or
in
quick
10
steal.
seconds.
10 seconds kaya. Nagawa nga yan.
Imaginable.
Ayun nga.
There you go.
7-point
lead.
However, napatawag si head coach Rolly Amonelo. Or, yes, head coach Rolly Amonelo as they want to talk it over kung ano magiging offensive play nila dito with 10 seconds remaining. 7-point lead in favor of DATZLAV EOZ. What a game, Enzo, no? Grabe. Imagine mo, yun nga, nabuhayan tayo. Imagine mo inside dito sa One Arena here in Cainta, Rizal. And napakaba pa ng DATZLAV EOZ dito ang LDG San Pedro.
Yes, and give credit to Coach Rolly Amonelo. Hindi niya talaga give up yung laro eh. You saw him call timeouts to wake his team up. Hindi niya nilabas yung best 5 niya despite of the 24-point lead nung simula. He never gave up on his team. He trusted his team on the floor. And look at this, we're staring at just a 7-point lead. It was as high as 25 kanina. 24 points down sila. 7 lang ngayon. I tip my hat to Coach Rolly Amonelo and the rest of the coaching staff ng DATZLAV EOZ Construction. Grabe.
So yun nga, grabe.
And also to the kids pala, yung mga players din, di ba? For
Yes.
not giving up.
Yes, yun nga ang never say die. Pero yun nga, yung mga SLA fans natin here inside. Ayun, kitang-kita tayo sa camera.
May nakitang ano malaki.
Hinarangan na. Ayun, nakitang-kita kami sa camera ngayon, no? So, ayun. Pero eto na, 10 seconds remaining. Quick 3 here. Oh, almost went in. Pero offensive rebound again. Jens for 3. This time it's good. 2 seconds remaining. Pero that might have done it nga, Enzo.
Yes.
This is the end of the ball game. As now Joseph Timpiman will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws with 0.55 seconds remaining. This one's pretty much over. We're just waiting for the final score. Pero what a great display or what a great mentality here for DATZLAV EOZ as we take a look at this replay. Jens Madlangbayan with the offensive rebound. Shoots a quick 3 and sinking that one in. Kaya imagine mo, na-trim down nila to just 4 points.
Yes, and you know, Timpiman with that first free throw seals the deal para dito sa LDG. But what a performance in the fourth quarter again by DATZLAV EOZ Construction. But you know, it's a wire-to-wire victory for LDG. And yun nga lang, he was trying to miss it intentionally para tumakbo yung oras. But bigla na lang airball eh. Coach Rolly trying to make sure na
Wants to draw a last play here just to test something out.
And at the same time, 1-1 sila. This is already a signed seal deal win para dito sa LDG. So 1-1 sila sa standings. Pag dikit pa rin ang standings nila towards the playoffs, pwedeng pumasok ng quotient system eh. That can decide. So Coach Rolly for sure has that at the back of his mind. Playing the quotient idea. It may not be LDG down the line. It may not be, you know, it may be other teams, but andun yan for sure sa isip ni Coach Rolly na hindi ko tatapon tong 0.5 seconds na natitira. It may play a factor down the line. And yun nga, buti nga, nakat nila eh. Kasi imagine mo if you lost by 20 plus points. And malaking bagay na yun pag nagkaroon ng quotient system eh.
Yes.
Minus 20 plus points na kayo at the end. So they are able to cut this lead down to 5, diba? And maybe even 2 or 3 with a basket here.
That was like a Jamoran play
there. Actually, if he made that, that would have been impressive. I would have been impressed more than everything I saw dito sa laro na to.
However, yun nga, for this thing, good bounce back here for LDG San Pedro after their first loss last Saturday against Luid 1 Kapampangan. They are now 1-1. While dito naman for Laguna DATZLAV EOZ Construction, after their win against Hustle Rising Suns, they are now 1-1 as well. Tied ang dalawang Laguna teams natin dito sa SINAG Liga Asya, Enzo.
Yes, and give credit to guys like Joseph Timpiman, Jomari Argota, and the rest of the team netong LDG San Pedro. A wire-to-wire victory, hindi nakalamang. Etong DATZLAV, LDG wins this Battle of Laguna.
And ito, that's our final score, 83-78. LDG San Pedro wins the game. Again, congratulations to LDG San Pedro for winning the game. And what a game. Again, 25 points ang lamang kanina ng Laguna.
Yes, that's the biggest. Biggest was 25. They, I think, started the fourth quarter down by 24.
Yes, and now trimming it down to just like a single-digit ball game. And grabe ang puso talaga ng DATZLAV EOZ, not giving up on the play. And nakita pa natin, Coach Rolly Amonelo, no? Nanigurado pa. Consay timeout with 0.55 seconds.
Yes.
That says a lot for a Coach Enzo.
Yes, and you know, hats off to DATZLAV for, you know, that near scare towards the end. But, you know, this game belongs to LDG San Pedro. A masterclass of a performance from the first 3 quarters. Even say to the first 5 minutes then of the fourth period bago sila nagkaroon ng meltdown. What a performance for the boys ni Coach Richard Peñaranda.
Yes, and ito naman, let's turn over to our courtside reporter, Sarah Turjman, for our SINAG Best Player of the Game. Hatid sa inyo ng J Project. Sarah?
And we're here with our SINAG Best Player of the Game presented by J Project. From LDG San Pedro, Alan Gamuwak, 18 points, 17 rebounds. Congratulations, Alan. From the beginning lamang na kayo at talagang binawi nyo ang laro nyo ngayong araw na to from your previous loss. Ano yung naging lakas mo para maipanalo ang game na to?
Yung mga suporta ng mga ka-teammate ko, tapos yung sa pamilya ko, mga turo ng mga coaches ko, at sa girlfriend ko po at pamilya ko po, yung po yung nagpapalakas sa akin sa mga bawat laro ko po.
Alam ko marami kang gustong batiin at pasalamatan.
Binabati ko po yung LDG family, yung SPACBA po, yung mga klase ko, yung mga pamilya ko po, mga kamag-anak ko po, pati po yung girlfriend ko. Miss na kita.
Congratulations! Back to you, Enzo and Rowie.
Thank you very much, Sarah Turgeman, for our Sinag Best Player of the Game. So, Enzo, any final thoughts dito sa game natin?
Nakaka-relate ako kay Gamuak sa sinabi niya sa shout. And then just kidding.
Yung na-miss ba yung girlfriend o yung
But in all seriousness, what a masterful performance galing dito sa LDG San Pedro, showcasing how you should act after a defeat, di ba? Go back to the drawing board, you know, take it seriously, take your practices seriously. Pagdating dito, they came well prepared. Gamuak, Timtiman, Argota, grabe yung performance nila. Nico Nampi pa pala, di ba? And hats off to the entire coaching staff ni Coach Richard Penmiranda in LDG San Pedro. What a victory for them. They're now tied actually with DATZLAV 1-1 sa team standings natin.
Yes, so 1-1 na yung dalawang South teams natin. Pero eto, Sinag fans, stay tuned na kasi coming up is our main event. As Paranaque Pelicans will be matching up against NBS Chris. Sinag fans, just like the sun that rises and sets, we will bid this broadcast to a close. We hope you enjoy the game and witness the next generation of basketball legends, not just in the Philippines but also in Asia. Once again, this is Rowie Sacote. Together with me is Enzo Galarosa and Sarah Turgeman. And on behalf of Direct Nomar Santiago, J. Marbinas, and the rest of the hard-working, passionate Sinag crew, this is the 2023 Sinag Liga Asya Born 2001 Sinag Cup. We'll see you Sinag fans in our next game. Peace! Karanasan tayo'y magpasa-pasa sa laro na minahal ay iisa ating layunin. Tagumpay ay mabasa kamay at ating kunin. Gamit ang talento at puso ng isang kampiyon at walang limitasyon, kanyang baong determinasyon. Hawak-hawak ang bandera ng liga na may kumpiyansa sa Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao at buong Asya.